Well, let's talk about grit versus confidence and why I think that most women and girls, I think they have it wrong. I mean, let's just cut through the noise here. You're not missing confidence. No. I think that as women and girls that we are misunderstanding what confidence actually is. I really do. So, what is the confusion? Well, let's think about this. Somewhere along the line, someone convinced girls that confidence was just supposed to magically show up before they try something. You need confidence to do this. I wish she had the confidence. But like confidence is a starter kit. Like you're supposed to just wake up one day and suddenly feel bold, fearless, and just perfectly ready, and you walk out confident in every room. And that's not real life. I mean, real life says confidence is the byproduct, right? It's not the beginning, it's the result. And here's where it gets fun. What most girls call confidence, well, it's actually grit. That's right. Well, what's the difference between grit and confidence? Well, grit, it's that courage to act, even when you're scared, or you're afraid you're going to be embarrassed, or you're curious. And confidence is the belief that forms after you act, right? Grit is the first step, and confidence is the end result. So why do girls confuse confidence with grit? Well, let's think about that. The internet keeps telling us that confidence comes first, and it doesn't. Confidence is earned. Grit is action. Grit is used to start. And let's talk about what grit really looks like. It's not pretty, right? Grit is raising your hand even when your voice cracks, or it's trying out even when you think you'll embarrass yourself. It's hitting that record button even when you swear your hair looks like you slept in a wind tunnel, or you have adult acne, right? Confidence doesn't walk you into the room. No, grit is what walks you into the room. Confidence only walks in after you've tried and you failed and you've adjusted and you tried again. And finally, you have the evidence that says, hey, I can actually do this. You know you can because you've done it through grit and Moxie and critical thinking. So why do people think that confidence comes first? Well, confidence, it looks glamorous online, right? Grit doesn't. Nobody wants to post that shaky, awkward first try. No, they post that polished seventh take and then they call it confidence. And so what's the PowHer Up Confidence Recipe? The one that I've created, it's grit plus Moxie plus critical thinking. Grit starts, Moxie continues, and critical thinking guides. And confidence, that's the end result. It's the reward. The moment everything feels wrong, you know that feeling. Right before you do something uncomfortable, you think, I don't have any confidence. It's a lack of confidence. It's not. It's just your brain doing what brains do. They protect you. Your brain wants to protect you from the unknown. But that moment where your stomach flips, that's not a sign to stop. That's the sign that you are at the starting line. And the ingredient you need right there is grit. And it's not confidence. So if you've walked around feeling confident before you ever tried anything new, that wouldn't be confidence. Actually, that would probably be delusion. Confidence is evidence-based, and grit is action-based. You can't skip to confidence without collecting evidence. And you can't collect evidence without using grit. Makes sense, right? So, I'm not here to tell you to like or subscribe. I'm here to tell you to try one gritty thing today. Just one. Go ahead. Ask the question out loud. Fill out the application for that job. Show up. Hit the record button. And then later on, tonight or tomorrow, ask yourself, did I really need confidence or did I need grit? Because I promise, confidence is going to show up later. And you know how I know? Because you built it through grit and Moxie, critical thinking. So you want the full recipe? It's at PowHerUp.com. Grit and Moxie and critical thinking equals confidence. So let's start where it actually starts.